Hey, Splee, Evan here. Thanks so much for tuning in for our Tuesday devotions. We're going to start talking about prayer. I'm not really sure how long this is going to go. This might be 4 Tuesdays, 2 Tuesdays. We're just going to kind of let it flow, see how it goes. But I want to start talking to you guys about doing some more prayer walks. I think when the pandemic was really at its height, we were talking about how to bring Jesus into your home, how to bring him into your quarantine life. But now that we're some stuff's loosening up, some people's comfort levels are changing, and we might be doing a little bit more. It's like, okay, now as you go out from your home, how do you take him out with you? And I think prayer walks is an awesome thing, but I think prayer is just so difficult. Yeah. And so I'm standing here actually at a very unique spot in my neighborhood at the moment, where on this side of the street, I'm right in front of a little church. So you have church, and then on this side, I hope you guys can see it, it's just this gnarly construction zone as they've just dug up the street because there's just sinkholes and broken water pipes and everything. So again, you have church right here, and then you just have this juxtaposition of chaos and disorder on the other side. And I think that's prayer, right? Like we kind of talk about it like, oh, I have this prayer life, right? And we've almost separated it from our other life. And if you're like me, your prayer life probably looks more like on the construction side than it does on this side, right? Because it's just the reality of it. Prayer is difficult. And so as I'm reading different books and studying and learning, and I want to give the author credit, I'll put it in the comments. I'm blanking on the name right now, but I came across this article that said, probably why we're so bad at prayer is because prayer is not something that you're supposed to be good at. It's not a talent. It's not playing the piano. It's not something that you get better. It's something that you're supposed to be honest. So if you're like me and your soul is looking like this, it's under construction, your heart's under construction, don't come to God and lie and say, hey, look, this is me. I'm this beautiful church. Come to God and be honest. And so the very first prayer walk that I want to encourage you to go on is walk through your neighborhood and pray to God and be honest about your shortcomings of why prayer is so difficult for you. Is it because you don't want to be honest with God? You don't want to be honest with yourself? You don't want to find time? You don't want to fill in the blank? Any of those reasons? But come to God with honesty as you walk and say, hey God, I see this. This reminds me of this way that I'm a failure. And yeah, it's not going to be the most fun prayer walk where you don't get to walk through and say good things about yourself. But again, prayer is not about being good. It's about being honest with God. So I really encourage you guys to go on a prayer walk through your neighborhood. Take Jesus outside of your house. But when you do that, be honest and show God what's really going on in your heart, because we believe he knows it already anyway. So why keep it from him? Thanks for watching.